Hello folks, how you doing? Well, happy 2017, but let me tell you about 2016. Well, just to complete the year, everything has been bad off. If why everything. Well, not all things in 2016 are bad. Actually, well, let me tell you what. The Chicago Cubs won the World Series, right? But let me tell you how they won the World Series. They won the World Series by using steroids. Yeah, all of them are tested positive for steroids, and the media, they just let it shut and it says, no, don't worry about it. And you're gonna say that the Chicago Cubs played clean. Yeah, they deserve it. They broke a 100-year curse. Why they deserve it? It is the year. 2016 was that year, but they deserve it. They use steroids. They deserve it. 2016, if the Chicago Cubs used steroids in 2016, they deserve to win the World Series, and they tested positive, and they act like the Russian Olympic team, right? The Russian Olympic team got caught, right? Oh well. Yeah, they deserve for that year because it's the year that it is for them. If they are steroid users and they deserve to win, yeah, they deserve to win. Why do they cover this up? Because in 2016, that said that Arita was noticed that there were rumors about this pitcher using steroids, but he did play, but he did use steroids. Others did tested positive for steroids, and what did they say? They didn't say jack. They just acted out like it like the Russian Olympic team in Rio, and they didn't do shit, right? And that's how they won. All of them won by using steroids in 2016. That's true. Why? Because they covered it up. I saw the game, and then I saw plenty of just to highlight some pictures of it. The pitchers and all the players in the Chicago Cubs side, they have bigger arms compared to the Cleveland Indians. Yeah, it is, and well, they deserve it anyway because they need to break the 100-year curse. So for the bad news year, they need to use steroids, and they deserve it. So George Michael's dead. I mean, this guy was hanging out. He had for many years he had a Asian girlfriend, and then he broke out and came out of the closet in 1998. I don't know if she's Chinese or Korean, but yeah, he passed away. Prince is dead. Yeah, Prince, drug overdose. Prince died in 2016 of drug overdose. That's true. Like so many of this thing of what it makes 2016. Cubs are covered up with their steroid case. They covered it up and they won the World Series. That makes the cream of the crop. Why to 2016 they have be underappreciated because they favor steroid uses of Major League Baseball in 2016 had the media favorite. The Cleveland Indians won were the some people's favorite. The media favorite it was the Chicago Cubs, and the media paid them to say, if you're the media, we're gonna cover you guys. Use all the steroids you want, and we're gonna cover all the scandals. I think Jose Canseco's right. I think Anonymous should, look out the Cubs roster and why do they cover up from using steroids and let Anonymous, be in Jose Canseco's side if he's right. Well, Jose Canseco, maybe I don't give a shit. He's sided with the MLB and he's with the devil and probably like that. Yeah, he sold his soul. After he lied and tell, oh yeah, guess what? Everything, yeah, guess what? I don't like Jose Canseco, right? But then, yeah, so like Prince died. Prince died. Oh, Fidel Castro's dead. Well, some people, I think it was a great opposition for. There's something better off. Fidel Castro's death and and then an athlete from the Miami Marlins passed away. This is and then it was Jose Fernandez passed away in a boating accident in 2016, right? Yeah, I went to one of the Marlins games, but yeah, it is like it is. Well, I don't know whether the Chicago Cubs using steroids might be true, but it might be in that incident. I think it's hidden. But they could, last time to me met in the White House or stuff. But I could tell you what, the thing is how everything in 2016 has gone by so quick. Elections being rigged, and we're not talking about politics. The Brexit, yeah, this is what it is that I don't agree with the Brexit. Um, what else? What else coming for 2017? I think 2017 will be a better year. I think the Yankees will be struggling for their 28th title, right? But yeah, 2016 also that the Miami Heat played right here in Miami sports. Miami Heat played like garbage, but nothing's bad. Like the Dolphins are going to the playoffs and stuff. Yeah, nothing's bad in 2016. But cover up Cubs breaking the goat curse by using steroids. Breaking that 108 drought by using PEDs is the 2016 way. They did it in 2016 that way, and they covered it up. And that's one story. Put the cream of the crop of everything gone bad, right? And I tell you why they did it is because they want to cover up. If they want to cover up and they says, oh, you know what? It's probably somebody else gonna have a Hope Anonymous could find out about the 2016 Chicago Cubs winning by using steroids. But then, yeah, it is what it is about 2016. Singers that died. Prince is dead. George Michael's dead. Yeah, and then you have all these. I'm trying to get newcomer. I forget her name, but she passed away too in a tragedy. It's like 2016 has been a year that everything bad has come. But there's things that are good too. There are things that are good too. Oh, and guess what? Oh, movie flops, and I've seen a bunch of people have different ideas of movies that sucked in 2016. Yeah, I know. Yeah, but for this year, 2017, I think we could have blockbuster movies for 2017, all the hits. Yeah, maybe you have garbage in the movies and stuff, but then what we hoping for? Yes, we hoping for that. One thing to come back. Things could change for a bit. That's one thing for 2017 to happen. Oh, and guess what? I'm hoping for it for 2017. Yeah, I mean, besides the Yankees winning the World Series, or probably the president that we have right now, when he quits, buys the Chicago Cubs or the White Sox or something like that, and probably we might see something different, right? We might see something different in 2017, on this year, 2017. Yeah, we also have doubts that there's things that is going on. Walmart might expand to another market in South America under a different name. Let me tell you about Walmart. Walmart is going to expand. Job creations. What else would be with job creations with this president say? When I see in 60 Minutes, the president-elect, I probably hope to see that this year. Hope to see some things going on, in 2017. Oh, and and the Comfort Women statue in Paris, France, next to Charlie Hebdo, I will support Charlie Hebdo in that cause when they make a Comfort Women issue, and then I was like saying, I was like, not protesting in favor of Charlie Hebdo, which will be in Paris, France, and then protesting in favor of Charlie Hebdo to protect that media. I hope that the French government don't change anything to end Charlie Hebdo, their media, and everything like that. Probably is to defend Charlie Hebdo in making that cause, because I think it is necessary, and they have over there free speech, making fun whatever they want, but people with satire, making fun of things, or what if things that didn't go on, that's part of life. Spoofing things is part of life, right? That I hope by this year, I don't know when is the anniversary of Comfort Women or something like that, or so-called, well, this isn't a. Alright, 1 year. Oh, I think it will be when it's gonna be happening, but they don't. Watch. This is 25th anniversary of their testimony. Probably maybe Charlie Hebdo could, I hope to see if they make something out of that, because probably it will be with old Chinese women who were, practicing the oldest profession in the world, try to complain and pass out like these victims, and this thing that is coming out. Yeah, I will support Charlie Hebdo, because if it is for Paris, France in 2017, that they decided to build a statue next to Charlie Hebdo. I agree by supporting Charlie Hebdo. I will support Charlie Hebdo by making have a Comfort Women issue and see what it is, and then it is what it is. If it's not might not be true or anything, and it will be a hoax or something like that, because people have done bad crap back then. That's not just blaming the Japanese or something like that. 2017, other controversial or other shit that happened. Kaepernick was a jerk last year, kneeling down for something, but then what I'm gonna say is a fake painting of a Japanese soldier, the rising sun flag, and a beheaded, and a severed head of a black slave during the Civil War on the top of the rising sun flag, probably in a museum in Shanghai or Seoul, just to promote, look, this is what they did, and this is the severed head, and like these guys were beheading slaves or something like that, that they misbehave or whatever, this kind of made up BS that that we might just confront this year and says, oh, what happened with the rising sun flag? Is this going to be controversial? Is this going to be used as a new form of the Confederate flag? This is bullcrap. Another thing would be, and probably things could change for the better. I think things could change for the better. Things could change for the better in most parts for 2017. Probably between job creation and job creation and stuff. Some television companies, most likely TVs, and the one comes from the country with the most, that deliver most Asian steroid users in the MLB. You know, South Korea is the number one country in Asia with more baseball players in the MLB that use steroids. Right? Just put it that way. I hope this thing with the MLB works out. You know, I'm not gonna boycott MLB if they go something that probably probably that Jose Canseco might be dead. Yeah, Jose Canseco might be dead if he goes from the Chinese baseball team or South Korean baseball team, and freaking like Mark McGwire was gonna kill him, and he's gonna go to jail. Yeah, he's gonna go to jail, and then the Japanese suspect will have nothing to do with it. He didn't kill Jose Canseco, but then, in other words, put it in the Korean's perspective or Chinese perspective or something like that. Let the Japanese man that murdered Jose Canseco get away with murder, and that's it. You know, just or other things get normalized for a while. You know, have another type of O.J. Simpson case. You know, or just put it that way. You know, have justice being served for people that is right and twist things around. Yeah, that's true. You know, World Baseball Classic, you know, probably the U.S. might win. It might be controversial or it might be admitted or some. But let me tell you what. Probably talking about the steroid era in there. Probably it might be true that our neighbors to the south might be using steroids to beat the U.S. The president might be right, and then what if the U.S. beat Mexico in baseball, right? And they said, oh, yeah, you used steroids, it was a cover-up and whatever, and you know, and then said like USA are acting like the Russian Olympic team in the World Baseball Classic. That'll be a bunch of baloney, but that might be true, that Mexico might act like the 2016 Russian Olympic team in the previous World Baseball Classic tournaments when they beat the U.S. You know, because this president might be right about that crap. You know, I would like support it. It might be right. But you know, I would like maybe if they won, right? That might be they won. They might be winning against South Korea. You know, things gotta be clean. You know, it's just 2016 was just a year in sports where you have the Cubs winning, covering up everything, you know. Yeah, and then talking about the Russian Olympic scandal, the Russian Olympic scandal in Rio, they got caught. Yeah, it's Russia. They got caught. You know, they just ban some players, and there's some athletes that never use steroids, but the Cubs did it anyway in the World Series without telling anybody or whatever. They did what they copied from Russia, and they just did it, and they won the World Series anyway. So this is what it is, but 2017 will be a better year. I probably was hoping for probably a 19, like Miami breaking their own record during the Super Bowl. Stuff like that's gonna happen. I think things will go out for the better. Because anything goes every year. There's things that are like cover up or anything like that. Probably if Anonymous watching this, maybe you might just help that the 2016 Cubs were tainted, and the Cubs organization were covering up and everything like that. That probably it might help. But in a way, this is what the 2017 might just go up against. I'm not just saying Anonymous could be a bunch of hackers, but sometimes they could help some things. Sometimes they could tell some truth, and then I'm not against it, but I could agree with some things later on, like that people could discover, but probably hopes just to keep it that way, let the Cubs have the World Series title, even if they played clean, even if they did use steroids as they rumored. But, just leave it that way. 2017, is this year is like a very good, it's going to be a great year. Well, folks, it's going to be a great year because you might have some great movies or something like that. Who knows? Maybe a remake of RoboCop. Again, maybe this time they might just film it in Japan. Make it better off. Like it will take place in Fukuoka. The actual Delta City. That how they look like, right? I remember the RoboCop because after all, I never seen Bad Santa in 2016. It was probably I was thinking that this movie might be garbage. That like I have never seen some cinematic garbage ever, but up to the degree that I seen that I've seen the 2016 Ghostbusters. It is a good movie, but it's not as bad as the original. There were worse movies last year. Give me a break, then. You have a bunch of garbage movies. Sausage Party. I might saying, who's gonna see Sausage Party? Sausage Party was might be dirty humor, but is could be one of the garbage, cinematic garbage of 2016. This is like some movies are good movies, but then some movies are trash. This is what it is. Today was the year of trash movies. Yes, some movies are like Suicide Squad is a good movie. It's not that bad, but Batman versus Superman. I think Superman might come back to life, but then as with garbage movies goes, the rest of the other ones are like half sun that. There's movies that they really sucked in 2016 that people have no idea that they watched this movie. Like this movie's garbage. Sing is a good one, and then another one from last year that I saw was Passengers. Passengers was great. Independence Day, I heard Independence Day, the sequel was garbage. What else did they put out some garbage movies? Either way, garbage movies are fun, and probably out of the 2016 list, movies that were made in 2016, there'll be a shitload of movies in the list of the Razzie Awards, but yeah, 2017, great start for 2017. I mean, I've never been to New York. I was in Tampa, anyway, I want to hear that go once in Times Square. Things that happened in not everything that went bad in 2016, but guess what? This 2016 has been a terrible year. Let me know, and like I told you that I already put out some information that I knew that you check out the 2016 Chicago Cubs. They all were jacked up. The Indians were like less, they were like smaller arms, they're like puny, while the Cubs were like all jacked up, This seems that, that's 2016 for you. That's 2016. Probably that we have also done for 2016. Oh, this crazy video about this, even though this is funny, about pineapple pen in YouTube. I think that was hilarious. And then Pokemon Go was a very addicting. And I was in Pokemon Go, and even though I played it, I catch some Pokemons. But yeah, Pokemon on the cell phones. Yeah, one thing that sucks about it, Apple has been screwing up in 2016 with the iPhone 7. Having their Bluetooth device, their earbuds, selling it for a ridiculously almost like $200 for that crap. And then you have like a clip, wireless that are better. It's not like they just stick it up in the ass for you. Apple's doing that kind of crap. Yeah, that's 2016 for you. Like everything in 2016, everything has not been bad in 2016, but 2017 is gonna be better. I think 2016, 17 is gonna be better. Let's hope for things good to come out. But please, if you've seen this video, whatever happens, like Charlie Hebdo has messed around being killed. This is that I don't agree with religious spoof. Is the most dumbest or the stupidest thing that disrespect, and that's why they called the publications of the devil or something like that. That's why Charlie Hebdo has been called, even though they get into a lot of trouble to be in publications of the devil, to be called or getting raged by these Islamists if they make fun of Muslims. They make fun of anything political. I don't mind, because political are a bunch of BS anyway, and then you're making fun. They're all full of shit. They're all full of shit because politics are full of shit anyways. And then this is why I will support Charlie Hebdo this year when they start to spoof off. If they decide to have a Comfort Women statue next to the Charlie Hebdo headquarters, I will support Charlie Hebdo to make fun of that, because it might not be true, or might not be true, is why we are supporting people protesting against a government for their own interests. You're having a bunch of old women that they were former prostitutes. These were like Chinese prostitutes protesting. At the Japanese embassy in Seoul, South Korea, or in California, coming up with this. It's time for make fun of that. I will support Charlie Hebdo this year for making fun of that. Because 2017 will be a better year. It's gonna be like everything has to be making for laughs sake. I don't want to see anything going on, but the cops gotta be straight in the police department. Cops need to get away from the discriminatory, get away from the bad cops that these police departments in the United States have to, fix the justice and the law enforcement. Fix all these law enforcement that are crooked. Take away all these crooked cops away, because we need to everybody has to matter. It doesn't matter if you're black, white, Asian, whatever. Cops need to have more respect of the law. Just that the act of character has to be, if you did some bad crap, no matter what, you go to jail. Kill somebody, you go to jail. Things gotta be like that. 2017 is gonna be that year when justice is truly served. It's gonna be justice truly served for anything. Even people that lies, and even people that get pissed off, even though they even kill people, that even they try to talk garbage of everybody else and they blame another. I think this country needs to work out more justified with everything, just with other countries. I think some countries are more righteous than others, and not just put names in it, just to have this kind of thing. With these more righteous countries, they get bashed, and this is the reason why I would say that 2017 will be a better year. So see you next time on Embargo Man, and yeah, let's hope that 2017 be for the best of all worlds. Bye.